Preparing for a massive deployment, the largest single movement of troops in Alaska history. 3,500 soldiers from Fort Richardson prepare to leave for Iraq. Plus, a man accused of killing his baby and girlfriend is combative during the first day of his trial. And a popular health care program that ensures thousands of Alaska children could be in for some cuts.
And now, from Alaska's news source, this is the Channel 2 News Late Edition.
Good evening, everyone. Next week, they will be in Iraq. Today, the 3,500 members of the 4th Brigade Combat Team Airborne stood in formation at Fort Richardson to say goodbye. Sean Dugan was there and starts us off tonight with more on this story. Sean.
Megan, it was a decidedly rainy afternoon. It's still raining a little bit here at Fort Richardson, but the rain didn't dampen the spirit or the enthusiasm of more than 1,500 family members watching their loved ones prepare themselves for battle.
Ranger units to present arms!
On the field, thousands of troops.
Present! Pull!
And in the stands, thousands of people watching as an entire Alaska Army brigade gets set to leave for Iraq.
This is a fantastic sight. 3,500 American paratroopers arrayed before us, ready to head off to war.
In a ceremony first held by Alexander the Great, the general reviews his troops. The fresh faces of mostly 18, 19, and 20-year-olds about to head off to war.
This will be my first time being deployed.
Sergeant Martinez!
To get ready, these paratroopers worked for a year,
Land!
making more than 16,000 jumps. Now they prepare to go to an area south of Baghdad, near the infamous Sadr City.
I thought about it. We've been warned about it. We told information about it and everything, but we're still ready to go. Nobody's showing any real signs of fear or anything like that. We're ready for it.
Commanders say they know the deployment could last longer than the planned 12 months.
I'll be honest with you, I've talked to my paratroopers, and although the Army tries to limit our deployments to 12 months, we saw what happened to our Striker Brigade.
He's in the HHC one, so you got to look for the flag that says HHC.
Family members watching in the rain.
There's your daddy right there, right there. He's right there. He's right there. He's leaving now.
Say the reality of the deployment is just hitting home, especially for the kids.
725 HHC.
The deployment brings to 8,000 the number of Alaska Army soldiers in a war zone, the highest ever, as the burden of war continues to be shouldered by troops that call Alaska home.
His dad is going to the desert for a year to protect us. And he's like, oh, I don't want him to go, but he knows he has to go.
Even as they serve a world away. Megan, today's deployment will put the Army in Alaska over a major milestone. With the 3,500 troops set to leave, that will bring the total to 10,000. The number of Alaska Army soldiers that have been sent to combat zones since the War on Terror first began.
And Sean, a lot of families who are going to be left behind. What resources are available to them?
Megan, every base and every fort has a military family support group ready to help out with everything, like fixing cars, helping homework. But each more personally, rather, each block has what's called a block dad. That's a soldier who isn't getting deployed. Now, they're going to stay behind and take care of all the families on their block, things like helping them shovel their driveways, mow their lawns, that until their friends return.
Good idea. All right, Sean Dugan reporting for us tonight. Thanks so much, Sean.